Let's go to Daniel, who's in Glasgow. Also, Daniel, Glasgow, a great city. They've hosted big events in the past.
Exactly, and fingers are crossed here, like they are in Liverpool. You mentioned those big events. Glasgow's no stranger to hosting international events. The Commonwealth Games were here in 2014, and if you remember that massive climate change conference, COP26, last November, where more than 190 countries were represented here in this city. So it's no secret to inviting people from around the world. And just tucked away behind the arena, which will be the site if Glasgow gets it, is a sign that says "People Make Glasgow." And one of those people is Eurovision fan Adam Robinson. You've been to 4 Eurovision Song Contests. What would it mean to you if Glasgow got it?
It would mean absolutely everything. I love Glasgow and I love Eurovision. On a daily basis, I sing the praises of both of them. So to have them together, to have it on my doorstep, the biggest party in the world, what's not to love?
We heard before Sam Ryder say that this is Ukraine's party, but it's our house. Can Glasgow party?
We can definitely party. Yeah, the situation is bittersweet, but as Sam Ryder said, we're going to keep Ukrainian spirit and we're going to do their Eurovision proud, and Glasgow is the best place to do it.
Sonia was telling us what it's like as an artist to perform at the song contest. What's it like to go to as a fan?
It's like nothing else on earth. It's probably the same to other people as going to a major football match. You're walking to the venue, your heart is racing. There's so many events around it. And the fans coming together to celebrate music, unity, love, it's a wonderful experience.
Well, we'll find out in the next 10 minutes or so if Glasgow will make that shortlist to host what is the world's largest live music event in May next year in the United Kingdom.
Daniel, thanks very much. So that's Liverpool and Glasgow. Other cities, of course, I hope it could be them as well. Just lots of great cities on this shortlist now. Glasgow has a fine history of holding big events. Now you know, you're on the list.
Yes, Glasgow is on the list. And let's remind ourselves, for the first time in a generation, not since 1998, will the world's largest live music event come to the United Kingdom. More than 160 million watch. And there'll be people in Glasgow celebrating today. Now, that is on the shortlist, one of 7 though. Adam Robinson, a huge Eurovision fan. How are you feeling?
It's so surreal, but so incredible to think it could be in there, and next year I could be walking up with my ticket to enter the venue where I got my first COVID vaccine in there. I've seen so many gigs in there. I saw my first concert in the SEC in that building over there. It's incredible, and we'll do so well. It'll be such an amazing Eurovision.
So you only live 15 minutes away, so you know that this site here is no stranger to hosting international events. The big climate change conference, COP26, was here last year. As you say, there are conference centres here that could host the journalists. There'll be thousands of journalists who rock up to wherever it is in the United Kingdom. So we're through to the next stage. Convince those who've never been to Glasgow why Eurovision should host it next year.
I don't know why you wouldn't have been to Glasgow. It's the best city on earth. But coming here to host Eurovision, we've got everything. We've got the venues, we've got the hotels, we've got the bars, we've got the clubs, we've got the people, we've got the culture, we've got museums, we've just got so much going for us. And it would just be the biggest party, and we know how to party. Glasgow knows how to party.
Glasgow was the setting. It was used in the Netflix film, the Eurovision film that's on Netflix, and it could be coming here. We'll find out probably, as Scott Mills was saying before, in probably September or October, exactly where it will be in May 2023.
Very good, Daniel. Thank you very much. So just to recap for you, so we have 7 cities in all vying for Eurovision: Birmingham, Glasgow, Leeds, Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle and Sheffield. It's like the race has begun.
And the enthusiasm is a bit contagious, really. Lovely.
Yeah.